Hello everyone, welcome to the What If Anime YouTube channel. Today, we are diving into an exciting new story that will take your imagination to the next level. Let's get started. What if Naruto was abandoned by his father and awakened eternal Mangekyō Sharingan movie? Before we start, please go support Christopher Jyer for writing that awesome fanfic. In a place in the Leaf Village, we can see a girl waiting for someone. That someone was none other than Minato. Izumi, how long do I have to wait for you, love? Minato, I'm sorry Izumi, but we can go now. Minato and Izumi went to a restaurant, and then they went to a fair to have fun, and then to a hotel where they spent a long night. Minato woke up and left without making a noise. Izumi woke up and left the hotel. A few months passed and Izumi felt dizzy and nauseous. She went to the doctor to see what she had, but the doctor told her, Dr. Izumi Uchiho. Izumi, yes doctor, what do I have? Doctor, congratulations, you're pregnant. When Izumo heard this, he began to cry with happiness since he was expecting the child of the person he loved so much. Izumo left the place to tell Minato, but when did he say it? Minato, I want you to abort that baby. Izumi, why? Minato, I already have a family and I have daughters, and very soon I will have my other children. I never loved you, Izumi. It was just an adventure to pass the time, but I never loved you. Izumi, PP, but I loved you, he said it in stutters. Minato, Izumi, I'm just sorry, but very soon I will be the Hokage, and don't say anything about this, and much less who the father is. I already have my family and I don't want you to mess with me or that baby will disappear. Izumi went home crying. 2 years passed and the Uchiha clan wanted to find out who the father of that baby was. But Izumi didn't tell them anything and was expelled from the clan. 6 years passed and we can see an 8-year-old boy arriving home all hurt. Izumi, what happened to you, son? Naruto, the kids hit me again. Izumi, calm down son, you're with me. Naruto, I don't understand why they always hit me and people looked at me with hatred. Izumi, calm down son, you better go take a bath and then go to sleep. Naruto, okay mom. Naruto went to take a bath and went to sleep, but he heard the door close. Naruto quickly went down and saw how his mother was going to a place. Naruto followed her and saw how his mother arrived at a large mansion. Naruto was surprised because it was the Hokage's mansion, and he saw how his mother asked to go. Izumi, please Minato, give me some money to feed my son. Minato, how many times do I have to tell you? Never come to my house again. Izumi, but... Minato slapped Izumi. Minato, never come to my house again. Naruto saw all this and realized that Minato was his father. Naruto began to hate Minato because he hit his mother. Naruto quickly went home. From that day on, Naruto activated his 2-volume Sharingan. 1 year passed and Naruto's mother died. Naruto is only 9 years old and has already activated the Mangekyō Sharingan, but that day was one of the worst for Naruto as he was stabbed in his mother's grave. Naruto decided to leave the village, but first he went to the Forest of Death as he found a dark scroll with golden touches. When Naruto entered a cave, he found the scroll and put a little chakra into it and left the place and appeared in another temple, and in front of him was a large wolf. Wolf, then you accept the deal, kid? Naruto, if I accept the deal, I will be the first summoner of the wolves. Wolf, okay boy, we'll get you in so you can be our best invincible. Naruto trained very hard until he broke his bones. First he trained physically, and then he trained Fujitsu ninjutsu, and then he moved on to taijutsu, and then to kensuju and gensujutsu. In those years, Naruto sent shadow clones to gain experience in battle, and he got a lot. We can see a 16-year-old Naruto. Naruto, okay, old man, I have to go. Wolf, okay, Gaki, see you later, and don't forget that you have to put the Wolf Clan on high. Naruto, yes. Note, Naruto has the eternal Mangekyō Sharingan since he got his mother's eyes. Wolf, well Naruto, which village will you go to? Naruto, to IWA, since it is a village without many problems. Well, see you later. 2 months passed and Naruto arrived at IWA. The guards saw him. Guard 1, what can I do for you, sir? Naruto, I came to talk to the Tsuchikage. Guard 2, come with us, sir. Naruto, okay. In the Tsuchiki's office. Inoki, what is offered to you, young man? Naruto, I came to join the military ranks of IWH Tsuchikage-sama and I was not in a village. Tsuchikage, well, you just have to pass a test to see what rank you have. You can take the test today or tomorrow. Naruto, I want the test today so that tomorrow I already have missions. Inoki, good. 2 hours passed and they were already at the training camp as the council. Inoki, okay Naruto, let's start the test. The first was throwing kunas and shuriken. It was 100 out of 80 that you had to hit to pass. Naruto passed with a 100, then it was the taijutsu level which was very good, then they moved on to ninsuju which was the best. They went on like this for a while until it was a fight between Ambu and Jounin. Inoki, are you ready boy? Naruto, yes. And Ambu went away at a fast speed but Naruto took out a kunai and stuck it in the shoulder of the Ambu. Naruto took distance and began to make hand seals. He said, Naruto, right on Electric Panther. Naruto in a quick movement voted the panther and went straight to the ambush but a Jounin went in a quick movement and said, Jounin, Doton Mud Dragon. The Mud Dragon went to Naruto but Naruto took out his kanata and cut it. Everyone was surprised since he defeated the Jounin and both in 20 seconds. Chapter 1 Mission. A year passed and Naruto got a peculiar name, or well, there are 2 nicknames. The first is the Red Ghost and the second is the Death Wolf, since Naruto finished his missions in 25 or 30 minutes but now Naruto was in the Tsuchiki's office. Naruto, what's wrong old man, why did you call me? Inoki, Naruto, you have another mission. Naruto, what mission? Inoki, this morning one of the Kirigakure resistance appeared and they asked for your help since they are losing because of the Mizukage. Apart from the fact that many soldiers and innocent people are dying, they ask for your help. Naruto, your mission is to kill the Mizukage, nothing more. Naruto, you asked me to kill a Kage, apart from the fact that he is a very strong one, but well, it is something normal for me. But what happens if they discover me? Inoki, they think they can see your face if you are an unknown person, even no one has seen your face, not even me. Apart from your armor being very strong and hard to be scratched, they should have a very sharp sword. But now you have to go. We can see Naruto at the village gate and in Ambu. Naruto, we're leaving. Ambu, you are the ghost. Naruto, yes, let's go. Naruto and the Ambu left, and 3 days passed and Naruto arrived at the gates of the resistance. Naruto, this is the right place. Ambu, yes, but you have to be careful. Naruto, yes, whatever, let's go in. When Naruto and the Ambu entered, they could see many people and some children, but they also saw that some people were without an arm or were dead. Ambu, Miss, may we have the help of the ghost? May, seriously, it's here. Naruto, yes, I only came because I want to kill the Mizukage, but what happened to him? May, he went crazy, but that doesn't matter. What matters is winning this war since he killed many innocent people. Naruto, okay, but I want to know something. May, what a thing. Naruto, how many casualties have you had? May, many casualties because... Naruto threw a cranio and knocked one of the Mizukage Sambu to the ground. Naruto, why have you been spying on me? When I entered, I felt a small pulse of chakra and realized that there was someone in the shadows. That's why maybe you're losing a lot of men. May, that's why our strategies didn't work. Naruto, I have a question. May, what's wrong? Naruto, I saw that they put explosive seals because if that Ambu is here, maybe he could have put security if he was captured. Ambu, but how was he here if we are very good at tracking? Naruto, it's easy, they combine the chakra with that of a soldier or another person. That's why they can't detect it. May, damn. Naruto, well, I have to go to sleep. The next day. Naruto was awake but realized that someone was about to come in and quickly put on his mask. Naruto, what's wrong, May? May, I came to wake you up but I see that you are already awake. Naruto, well, I'm going to go see outside. When Naruto put on all his clothes and armor. Photo of the armor and mask. Naruto was about to leave but the main entrance of the resistance gate exploded. Mei-sama are attacking. Mei, protect the people. Naruto, Mei directs the women and children to safe places. I will take care of the Mizuki soldiers. Let's go, yes, Ghost-san. Note, they don't know Naruto's name and haven't seen his face. Naruto left the place in a hurry and saw two swordsmen of the mist. One carrying the lightning sword and the other an explosive sword. The two saw something surprising. The ghost was on their faces. Swordsman 2, what offense we have here? Naruto, but what we have here looks like two idiots who came for his funeral. Swordsman 1, you better be respectful. Just because you have some fame doesn't mean you're that powerful, but I want to know why they call you the Red Ghost and the Death Wolf. Naruto, you want to know, then fight. The swordsman with the lightning sword lunged at Naruto, but the blonde took out a kunai and defended himself, but when he touched the sword, Naruto threw the kunai and knelt down as the sword shocked him. Naruto took a few steps back and took out his katana. The edge was totally dark with a red handle and the symbol of a wolf. Naruto in a quick movement. He stabbed the swordsman, which he covered himself with luck, but his chakra was depleted. That surprised him, but Naruto threw a fireball at the swordsman. The other swordsman protected his friend with a rock wall. When the fireball disappeared, Naruto slashed in the air, which cut a tree. The swordsman was surprised. If he hadn't done an end, he would be dead now. The swordsman jumped and stabbed Naruto. When the sword collided with Naruto's, it exploded and Naruto was thrown against a tree. The other swordsman stood up and stabbed Naruto. Naruto couldn't cover himself and received the attack on the shoulder, but he received a strong electric shock. Naruto jumped back and said, Naruto, I think it's time for this to end. Swordsman 1, then we go all out. Swordsman 2, it's time to go. The two swordsmen went straight for Naruto, but the blonde activated his Sharingan. When the swords touched the blonde, they passed by the two swordsmen, who were surprised, but Naruto threw a fireball at them that they received full on. Only one swordsman came out with not so serious injuries and threw a kunai that exploded when it touched Naruto only. The kunai passed by and the swordsman understood why they called him a ghost. His eyes were red, but more so when they were covered in blood. The swordsman's body fell to the ground as Naruto killed him. Naruto, they were great ninjas, but they chose a bad path. Naruto quickly left the place to fight the Kage, but found Mei, who was all injured, and the Kage who was about to kill her. Naruto jumped and threw a kunai that hit the Kage in the shoulder. Naruto, are you okay, Mei? Mei, ghost, you have to go, otherwise the Mizuki will kill you. Mizuki, then you are the so-called ghost. Chapter 2, Fight and Surprise. Naruto, Mei-san is fine. Mei, ghost, be careful, you're going to fight with a Kage. Naruto, it doesn't matter if he's a Kage, I always include my mission. Kage, you are very arrogant boy, that can lead you to death, but do not think that I am confident, since you want a person who hides many things. Naruto, well, are you going to appeal or just talk? Naruto lunged at the Kage at a rapid speed. The Kage in astonishment had to dodge the attack, since with the speed that was launched it was from a Kage. Naruto had a trick up his sleeve. He had to trap the Kage in a small space so he could use a jutsu that he had hidden. Naruto took out his sword and began to make cuts, but the Kage threw a water jutsu that Naruto cut with his sword. Naruto and his hand sealed to a great fireball. The Kage easily dodged the jutsu, but Naruto appeared behind the Kage and threw a strong kick to send him to a place with little space. Naruto, that's the level of a Kage. I'm ashamed to know that I'll have to kill someone weak. Kage, you are a bastard. Now there is no doubt that I will destroy you. Naruto, come on, what are you going to tell me? Kage, I don't have the three-tailed beast anymore, boy, but I have a bit of its chakra, and that's enough to eliminate you. The Kage took out two tails and went at a rapid speed to hit Naruto, which he achieved and destroyed a bit of his mask. Naruto, hey, that was my favorite mask. Kage, fight. The Kage gave another blow to Naruto, which luckily Naruto dodged the attack, but his NK armor was not completely fine since it was already broken. Naruto, now you die. Naruto took off his mask and his armor. Later he would repair it, and Naruto activated his Mangekyō Sharingan, and a black Susanoo with yellow eyes came out of the ground, and another blue Susanoo with red eyes came out. Naruto, since you are the first person who broke my mask, let me introduce myself. I am Naruto Uchiha, the man who is going to kill you. Kage, that the Uchihas were only from Konoha and could only create a Susanoo. Naruto, yes, but I discovered that with the flames of Amaterasu I can create another one. All the Uchihas can create another Susanoo if they want, but it's something that nobody knows more than me. Now I hope you're prepared because I won't let you live. Naruto at great speed attacked the Kage with the black Susanoo, but the Kage dodged it with some difficulty but was surprised as the blue Susanoo attacked him from behind. The Kage could not dodge it, but luckily it only cut off his arm. The Kage said, "Kage, Naruto, you are truly a person to fear, but now everyone will die." The Kage quickly created a Biju Dama and launched it against Mei's army. Naruto put the two Susanoos in the middle to receive the attack. When the attack arrived, a huge explosion formed. Naruto, I was lucky to be saved from that one, but now Kage is dying. Naruto with his sword only cut the Kage's neck. The Kage fell dead to the ground. Naruto, Miss Mei won. When Mei saw Naruto's face she just blushed and said, "Mei, who are you?" Naruto, it's true you've never seen my face. I'm the ghost, but without my mask I'm Naruto, Miss Mei. Mei, you are the ghost. Naruto, yes, but without my mask, call me Naruto, Miss Mei. Naruto took his mask that was a little broken and then put on his armor and left with Mei, where everyone received him with respect since they saw that the ghost received a Biju Dama to protect them. Later that night they broke down, but Mei took Naruto to her room. Mei, how about a gift, Naruto-san? Naruto, what are you going to do, Miss Mei? Mei, just something. Mei took off Naruto's mask and kissed him and threw him to the bed. Mei took off Naruto's armor and then his clothes. Mei saw a very worked body. She was only very blushed, but Naruto in wait removed Mei's clothes while kissing her. Naruto, are you sure about this, Mei-san, because after this there will be no way back? Mei, yes, I want this since it's your gift, Naruto-san, and he's also very handsome. Lemon skipped. Naruto and Mei changed their clothes and left, but not before Naruto put on his mask and armor. They went down and saw all the soldiers who congratulated them for having won the battle. In the end, Naruto left the village and returned to his village. After 2 months, the Tsuchikage asked Naruto where he was. He only answered, "Naruto, I went on vacation, man, but I came back." "Onka, you are lazy, you knew that. Well, get your pay for the mission. Now rest, since you will have another mission." Chapter 3 Discovery. Inoki after a while discovered that ISO Naruto in those months that he disappeared found out that he was an enemy of Konoha. You will wonder why. Right, well, Naruto slept with 2 women from that village. It was none other than Kushina Uzumaki and Miko Uchiha. They were on a mission since after a while that Naruto left they discovered that their husbands were cheating on her with other girls, but Minato left that before she knew, but in the end she found out Miko almost killed Fugaku and Kushina also almost killed Minato. The 2 of them went for a long time on missions, but that day they entered a bar where Naruto was seeing a boy with a mask who was drinking like crazy. They went to see who he was and they got a big surprise seeing that he was a very famous ninja. Since a day after Naruto left the village, the Kages found out that he was the one who killed the Mizukage. The 2 girls and Ban attacked him, but Naruto he went to a room where they followed them. When they entered Naruto's room they saw that the boy looked like Minato, but he had black hair. Naruto with an ultra tuba voice said, "Naruto, come out of hiding." When Naruto said that, the ninjas came out of the shadows, but Naruto saw who they were. "Naruto, you are from Konoha. What are you doing here, and more because you are following me?" "Kushina, you look like my husband." "Naruto, what are you talking about?" "Kushina, do you know Minato?" "Naruto, if I know him, well, how to say it?" "Mikoto, you are his brother or his cousin." "Naruto, I'm not your bastard son." "Kushina, bastard son, what happened?" "Naruto, well, let me introduce myself. I'm Naruto Uchiha." When Mikoto heard that, she was surprised because he was a Uchiha. All the Uchihas were always in Konoha, but that Uchiha was in the rock village. "Mikoto, but the Uchihas were always in Konoha because you joined another village. Did you betray your village?" "Naruto, you talk to me as if that village had treated me well. The only thing I know of that village is suffering. My mother was Izumi Uchiha and my father, my damn father was Minato Namikaze. But well, My mother was banished from the Uchiha clan and I was born as an outcast of the clan. Makoto, your mother was Izumi. Naruto, yes. Kushina, she was a great friend of ours but I never knew what happened to her. Naruto, he died when I was a child but thanks to that I have my eternal Mangekyō but I always leave some flowers on his grave. Makoto, I'm so sorry. Naruto, it doesn't matter but why did they follow me? When the two women heard that they had no answer. Naruto, they wanted to kill me, right? Makoto, yes. Naruto, don't worry, I'm already used to that. A somewhat crazy idea crossed Kushina's mind. It was that they should cheat on their husbands like they did with them. Kushina approached Makoto and told her her idea. At first she didn't want to, but after Makoto thought about it, she approached Kushina and said yes. This is how Naruto was great by two women. The next day they woke up and saw that all the hatred they had for their husbands disappeared. But they blushed because they asked for more at night since Minato's son did it better than their husbands. End of memory. We are in the present. Anoki, I don't know whether to be afraid of you or to be amazed by what you do. Naruto, well that doesn't matter, I just have to be careful of one thing. Anoki, of what? Naruto, from the San and Jiraiya since he also looks for me and is very angry. Anoki, what have you heard? Naruto, before 2 days of arriving at the village I met Tsunade the San and she saw me and since I didn't have my mask she thought I was a child that she could deceive since I entered a casino to collect some things that a friend owed me but she told me how about a bet I said no but she insisted and in the end I said something to make her go away. Something that didn't work. I said that I would bet all my money when I took out a big bag with a lot of money she said and but in exchange for what I said that she would sleep with me only if she won but if she lost she would have all this money. Anoki, continue. Naruto, in the end, since I was new to this, she almost won. But since I'm very lucky, I won and so we had a great night, where she told me that day that it was a magnificent night. Anoki, you are a person to be afraid of, since sleeping with Tsunade the Sannin is like having a direct letter to death. Naruto, yes, I lost but I saw the opportunity, and I took advantage of it. Anoki, you are a damn lunatic. Naruto, well I just want to learn one thing. Anoki, what a thing? Naruto, I want to learn something from me Mangekyō. Anoki, tell me quickly what thing. Naruto, I want to learn the Kamui since Minato has his Hiraishin I can dodge it easily but in case of great danger I would have to use that technique to be able to escape. The Hiraishin must have a seal but the Kamui does not. That is what makes it easier since I can teleport as long as I remember the place. Anoki, how long will it take you? Naruto, like 1 month maximum, minimum like 3 weeks. Anoki, take your time as we will be participating in the Chunin exam. Naruto, you say that to see that they kill me in Konoha, right? Anoki, this is because I want to see the face of the Kage and Fugaku. Naruto, you are a very bad person, Anoki. Anoki, well I also want to ask you a favor. Naruto, what favor? Anoki, you can train my granddaughter. Naruto, I'm not crazy about training her. You are the one who proposed to train your granddaughter. Don't ask me for that favor. Anoki, please you will have a few days off but become his jounin. Naruto, tell me his team. Anoki, it's just her but please train her. Naruto, okay but you raise my salary. Anoki, it's okay. Naruto, after my training I will train her. Anoki, well but be careful with her, she has a bad temper. Naruto, ha ha ha, seriously the question is if she can touch me. Anoki, you're right, I imagine his annoyed face when he can't touch you, ha ha ha, it would be very funny. Naruto, well I want to know its elements by tomorrow to see how I can improve it but how old is it? Anoki, he is 18 years old but he will participate in the Chunin exams since Minato said that the Chunin exams would have to be between 13 and 20 years old. Naruto, yes, Minato is a bit strange, but oh well. Chapter 4 A Headache. A few months passed where Naruto became very strong and learned the Kamui. Naruto, Anoki, I've finished my training. Call your granddaughter so I can train her. Anoki, Just let me tell you that she is very angry. Naruto, I think I can tame her. Inoki, ha 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 ha, maybe you can because it was very difficult with me. Naruto, I have the Kami, do you think he can touch me? Inoki, you're right Naruto, well I'm going to call Kuratsuchi. Naruto, why don't you send an Ambu to call her? Inoki, I want to get away from paperwork for a while. Naruto, I hope you're not late. A few hours passed and Naruto was already falling asleep. Naruto, where did the old man go? Inoki and his granddaughter Kuratsuchi enter through the door. Naruto, you're late, old man. Inoki, I'm sorry but I'm busy with something. Naruto, so that I don't fall asleep I see all your paperwork I hope you pay me for the work. Kuratsuchi grandpa, who is that? Inoki, Kuratsuchi will be your coach and your Jounin sensei. Kuratsuchi, but it doesn't seem like he has any training. Inoki, he was an Ambu formerly known as the Red Ghost or better as the Death Wolf. Kuratsuchi, just kidding, right? I thought he was a guy with a lot of battle experience, not a kid wearing a mask. Naruto, okay Kuratsuchi-chan, go around the village 1,000 times and then try to hit me if you can. Kuratsuchi, you're challenging me. Naruto, it's not a challenge, it's an order. Kuratsuchi, why don't I just hit you right now? Kuratsuchi gave Naruto a strong blow but her fist only passed through him. Naruto, that was your best punch, Gaki. Kuratsuchi, what did you call me, you idiot? Inoki, yes, they get along well. Well, Naruto left it in your hands. Naruto, okay old man. Kuratsuchi, why are you ignoring me? Kuratsuchi gave another blow but it happened as before, he only passed the blow. Naruto, let's go. Kuratsuchi, believe me, one day you will have a very strong blow. Naruto, okay, go around the village 1,000 times. Kuratsuchi, why don't you teach me jutsus? Naruto, it's in order to go around the village 1,000 times. Kuratsuchi just walked around in circles while cursing Naruto. A few days passed where Kuratsuchi improved his physical condition and did not spend much chakra on jutsus. Kuratsuchi, well Naruto-sensei it's over. Naruto, well, rest since you have improved a lot in your training. Go take a bath because tomorrow the training will be worse. Kuratsuchi, good Naruto-sensei. Kuratsuchi went to the hot springs and Naruto went to the Inoki office. Naruto, old man touches to improve security. Inoki, why Naruto? Naruto, when I went on a mission yesterday I heard that Orochimaru is lurking around here. Inoki, okay. But what is your concern? Naruto, if Orochimaru is lurking around here, Jiraiya might also be lurking around here since he is always behind Orochimaru. Inoki, okay Naruto, you can go, we will improve the security of the village. Naruto, okay, I'm leaving, old man. After Naruto left Inoki said something. Inoki, Naruto, you are always very attentive to the village. But I wonder what you will do when the other villages find out that you are Minato's son. Well, I just hope you are careful. Since I met you, I thought you were a spy, but now I love you like a son. I just hope you take care of yourself. Naruto, I better go get something to eat and then take a bath. How about I eat some ramen at the old folks' place or maybe I invite Kuratsuchi and Inoki to rest for a while. Naruto walked around a few times until some children approached him. Boy 1, you are Naruto the Death Wolf. Naruto, yes children how are you? Child 2, it's really you for real. Naruto, yes. Boy 3, we are your idols Naruto-senpai. Naruto, really? Child 3, we finally meet him. Naruto, they want to play for a while. A few minutes passed and we can see 3 happy children while Naruto was playing with them. Kuratsuchi saw that Naruto was really a very kind person. Boy 1, what do you have behind your mask Naruto-senpai? Naruto, behind this mask I have another mask. Boy 3, ha 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 you are very funny Naruto. Boy 2, Naruto-san when can you train us? Naruto, when you enter the academy I will be your sensei. Kuratsuchi, The woman who marries Taigo Naruto will be very lucky. Kuratsuchi was in her thoughts until an imagination came to her. Kuratsuchi, Naruto, come eat. Naruto, wait for me, Kuratsuchi-chan. I'm playing with our children. Kuratsuchi, children, leave your dad for a while and come eat. End of imagination. Kuratsuchi, but what am I thinking? I have my own dream, which is to marry Menma, but I remember the words that Naruto-sensei told me. Flashback. Naruto, and what are you going to do in your future, Kuratsuchi-san? Kuratsuchi, my dream is to marry Menma, the son of the Hokage of Konoha, so that we can have an alliance and stop the war. Naruto, why don't you think about whether reality is your dream? That sounds like a forced marriage. Kuratsuchi, I know my grandfather doesn't agree. Naruto, well, I just hope you're happy with your future husband. Kuratsuchi, and what would be your dream, Naruto-sensei, or which woman would you marry? Naruto, well, I just hope to find a woman who is strong, because as I am well known in the shinobi villages, I will have many enemies. Kuratsuchi, and what is your face, Naruto-sensei? Naruto, you're curious. Well, since it's your birthday, I'll show you my face. Naruto took off his mask and Kuratsuchi blushed as he saw Naruto with his blue eyes, his black hair and a smile. And a flashback. Kuratsuchi, I better go take a quick bath. Naruto saw that Kuratsuchi left. He just stopped playing with the children and said, Naruto, well kids, I have to go because I have to do some things. Boy 1, okay Naruto-sensei. Naruto left the place and climbed a tree where he saw an old man who was with a book while writing something. Naruto knew that it was none other than Jiraiya, the Sannin of the Toads. The old man is watching Kuratsuchi. Naruto just went down and touched the Sannin's shoulder. Jiraiya, wait, I'm at the best part. Naruto, I believe it, but don't you think that you are a bit stupid, being a ninja from IWA and even more so being the person who slept with Tsunade, the Sannin of the slugs? Jiraiya left his book for a while and turned his head where he saw Naruto. Jiraiya, I was busy for a while, but it seems I got a gift. Naruto, what are you doing in Awakens? You can cause a war if you enter without permission. Jiraiya, you know Ghost, I never thought they belonged to IWA, but since I know your location, I can fight with you for what you did to Tsunade and Minato's wife and Fugaku. Naruto, you better get out of here. I don't want to fight because you give me a bad headache every time we meet, and this time I don't want to fight in my village. Chapter 5, A Great Battle. Naruto, what do you want, Jiraiya and Awakens? Jiraiya, I just came for some research for my book, but since I see that I'm in front of a dangerous person, I can't let you escape. Naruto, so you're telling me you want a declaration of war? You can't face me in my village, otherwise it would be a declaration of war. Jiraiya, it was a declaration of war when you slept with the Hokage's wife and the Uchiha matriarch. Naruto, I think it's because I slept with Tsunade, right Jiraiya? Jiraiya, you better say goodbye to your friends because you won't get out of this alive. Naruto, get out of Awakens if you don't want to die Sannin. Jiraiya, I'm sorry but that's not an option. Jiraiya ran towards Naruto. He jumped high and tried to kick Naruto, but Naruto dodged it with ease. Naruto punched Jiraiya, but Jiraiya used a substitution jutsu. Naruto threw a kunai at Jiraiya. Jiraiya returned it with a shuriken. Naruto only activated the Sharingan to dodge the easiest hits. Naruto increased his speed and went straight towards Jiraiya. He punched him in the face, then kicked him, and then pushed him back. Jiraiya, I better fight seriously. Jiraiya shot out at Naruto. Jiraiya was giving him a few punches, but Naruto dodged him with some trouble. Jiraiya gave him a serious punch in the belly when he hit Naruto. Jiraiya made a clone that attacked Naruto. Naruto destroyed the clone, but from the smoke came Jiraiya with a Rasengan in his hand. Naruto only activated his intangibility, and the Rasengan only passed through Naruto's body. That left Jiraiya in shock for a while, but Naruto took advantage of that, and pulled out his sword and made a cut in Jiraiya's chest. Jiraiya, what was that? If I hadn't reacted in time, that sword would surely cut me in half. Who are you really, Ghost? Naruto, I'm a jounin from the Rock Village. Jiraiya, I better finish this. Jiraiya bit his finger, and after making some seals he said, Jiraiya, Kuchio's no jutsu summoning jutsu. When Jiraiya said that, a large toad appeared in the middle of the village. Gamabunta, why did you call me Jiraiya? Jiraiya, I asked for your help, you just have to kill that boy Gamabunta, he is our enemy. Gamabunta, who looked at the boy for a while and then said, Gamabunta, Jiraiya, we better leave. Jiraiya, why Gamabunta? Gamabunta, Jiraiya, we are in front of someone very powerful. Is Uchiha Naruto the first person who was trained by the Wolf Clan, the clan that is at the height of a Biju, and that is not all. Jiraiya Naruto is well known in our world. Apart from that, Naruto faced Uchiha Itachi in our world. Their battle was the most epic. Itachi almost killed Naruto, but Naruto left Itachi almost dead. Both their battle was a great massacre. Jiraiya, Itachi-san almost killed a legend. Gamabunta, and that's not all. Jiraiya, Itachi caused a big problem to Naruto. He put Naruto in a genjutsu, one of the worst genjutsu. Because of that, Naruto can do 2 Susanos. It will be better if we withdraw. Jiraiya, Jiraiya, we have to fight Gamabunta. But if it's true that this boy left Itachi almost dead, it would be better if we retreated. Gamabunta, Jiraiya, and that's not all. That boy is Minato's son. His other last name is Namikaze. His whole name is Uchiha Naruto Namikaze. Jiraiya, that's a lie. Gamabunta, Minato would never leave his son alone or in another village. Gamabunta, Jiraiya, have you ever wondered what happened to Izumi Uchiha? Jiraiya, what I know is that she was banished from the clan because she never said who the father of her baby was. Gamabunta, Izumi is Naruto's mother, and the father is Minato. Naruto never considered Konoha as his village because he was mistreated. Jiraiya, let's go. Gamabunta. Gamabunta ISO disappeared along with Jiraiya. They did a reverse summon. After a few minutes, Inoki and Kuratsuchi appeared. Inoki, what happened? Kuratsuchi, sensei is fine. Naruto, it was Jiraiya who was here, but he's already gone. The good thing is that there were dead or injured people. Kuratsuchi only hugged Naruto. Kuratsuchi, I hope you are well, Sensei. Naruto. Inoki, don't forget that I'm still here, guys. In Konoha, Jiraiya broke the window of the Hokage office and in anger gave Minato a strong blow. Minato, why are you hitting me, Sensei? Jiraiya, tell me why, just why? Minato, what are you talking to me about, Sensei? Jiraiya, why did you abandon one of your children? Minato, never abandon one of my children. Jiraiya, and Izumi's son, tell me, he's also your son, right? Minato, how does Sensei know that Izumi had a son? Jiraiya, his name is Naruto. He serves the Rock Village. He is better known as the Red Ghost. He is very powerful and he is your son. You abandoned him. Tell me why. Minato, I abandoned him because I thought if Kushina found out about IC she would abandon me. That's why I never accepted Naruto as my son. Jiraiya, let me tell you that Naruto was the one who had sex with your wife and Fugaku's wife. Apart from that, he is very powerful. He was trained by the Wolf Clan, a clan that is at the level of the Bijus. In a few words, Naruto is capable of killing a Kage and almost killed Itachi. What I know is that only Itachi can stop Naruto. But you better not be stupid. Awakens will participate in the Chunin exams. You better not bother Naruto or try to get him back. Naruto is loyal to Awakens. You would cause a war between IWA and Konoha. Minato, okay, Sensei. What they didn't know was that Arut Amba was listening to him. The Amba left and looked in front of Danzo. Ambu, Dance-sama, I have important information. Danzo, tell me what you have. Ambu, apparently the Hokage had a son, but his son is an Awakens. He is better known as the Red Ghost and is Uchiha. Danzo, he will be a very good weapon for Konoha. I will have him in my ranks when I enter the Chunin exams. Chapter 6. Past. Naruto, I'm bored, how can I be? Inoki, Naruto, I have a question. Naruto, yes, old man. Inoki, as is Itachi Uchiha since you once fought with him, truth? Naruto, yes, Uchiha Itachi, one of the strongest people who could break my mask and leave me on the verge of death. His genjutsu is very terrifying if I'm honest. I thought he was a god. He had no flaws in anything, he was perfect. But thanks to his genjutsu, I was able to release the second Susanoo. It was then, at that moment, that I was able to reach his level. With the two Susanos, I made Itachi have problems, and that's why I keep training day and night. I know one thing, and that is that Itachi also trains to one day be fighting with Itachi. I consider him a rival since he being a shinobi can defeat a Biju alone. Inoki, by the way Naruto, do you think Jiraiya can say something about you? Naruto, I don't know and I don't care either. I'm not from the Leaf and they have no proof, and even if you have it, I was banished, and it wouldn't count for anything since I never entered the Leaf's Ninja Academy. Inoki, okay, by the way, how did you meet Uchiha Itachi? Naruto, sit down old man, I'll tell you. Flashback. Naruto, seriously, why did you have to hire my old man? I'm on vacation. Old man, some renegades from Mangekyō want something from my family, and it is something very valuable to us. Naruto, seriously, okay old man, I'm going to help you. A couple of days passed where Naruto met the renegades of Mangekyō. Naruto, old man, you better hide behind me. Renegade 1. But look, the old man brought an escort. Poor boy doesn't know what the life of a ninja is like. Naruto, I think you are the poor people who are going to die. I am not so stupid as to die with some renegade ninjas. Renegade 2, comrades, we better kill the arrogant one. The ninjas went against Naruto, but Naruto only took out his sword and went to fight, where Naruto quickly and mercilessly finished off the renegades, but one renegade was able to grab a scroll that Naruto was protecting. Naruto cursed the scroll. Naruto ran against the renegade ninja. A couple of minutes passed and the ninja was about to reach Mangekyō, where Naruto could not enter. Naruto alone threw an explosive kunai that sent the ninja against some trees. Naruto grabbed the scroll and killed the ninja. Naruto left the place, but he met a ninja of the Leaf who was killing some ninja of the Sound. The ninja saw Naruto, and the two stood watching for a while until Naruto just continued on his way. Also Itachi. The two were about to leave, but a ninja from Mangekyō stopped them. Ninja. Who are they? Because they are close to Mangekyō. They will not be spies. Naruto, if I were a spy I wouldn't be out here. I would be inside disguised as a merchant. Ninja, command. The ninja couldn't finish speaking because Naruto activated Sharingan and put him in a genjutsu. That surprised Itachi. Itachi thought he was an enemy ninja and attacked him. Naruto, hey, I didn't hurt you. Why are you attacking me? Itachi, your two eyes are Sharingan and those eyes belong to the Uchiha clan, and you are an IWA ninja. That means you stole a dojutsu from my clan. Naruto, hey, I don't want to fight you. I have very little time, so next time we can battle a little. When Naruto wanted to leave, he saw that he didn't have the scroll. Naruto, hey, give back my scroll. Itachi, I will give you back if you give me my clan's dojutsu. Naruto, I didn't want to waste time, but let me tell you, Konoha Ambu, you are dead. Itachi threw a kunai but was surprised because the kunai only pierced Naruto. Naruto went at great speed while he had his sword in hand. When Naruto cut Itachi in half, he only divided into crows. Naruto, genjutsu. Naruto activated his Sharingan to make the genjutsu disappear, but Naruto was surprised because his Sharingan could not make it disappear. Naruto, I think I have problems. Naruto only activated his intangibility, and many kunais passed through Naruto's body. Naruto stuck a kunai in his leg and the genjutsu vanished. Itachi, tell me one thing, you're an Uchiha, because I've never seen anything like that. Naruto, I'll tell you if I am or am not an Uchiha if you give me back my scroll. Itachi, first tell me. Naruto, if I tell you whether I am or not, that assures me that you will not attack me again. From what I can see, you are a ninja with a very high level of genjutsu. Itachi, you can trust me, I won't betray you. Naruto, okay, yes, I'm an Uchiha, I was born in Awakens. Itachi, so an Uchiha was an IWA, that means a new clan can be an IWA. Naruto, I already told you where I'm from, now give me my scroll. Itachi alone went down, and when he was about to give the scroll to Naruto, a kunai passed between the two. Naruto and Itachi saw a large group of Mangekyō ninjas attack him. Naruto, seriously, why? Ninja 1. Why are there ninjas from Konoha and IWA? Naruto. I just came for some renegades. I'm leaving now. When Naruto said that, a ninja from Kumo said, Ninja 3. Impossible, Ikuzo Kagurashi and the ghosts are here. When Naruto and Itachi heard that, they became much more attentive, but Naruto only activated his Susanoo and voted for all the Kumo ninjas. Naruto. So you are Ikuzo Kagurashi, right? Itachi. And you are the ghost. Naruto took out his kunai and threw it with an explosive paper. When the paper exploded, Naruto went against Itachi, but Itachi split into crows. Naruto. I always wondered how strong you are, Ikuzo Kagurashi, if you are really worth it for me to bring out all my power. Itachi. You are one of the people who finishes their missions quickly. No trace of where they are or what village they are from, and that means you are not from IWA. Naruto and Itachi were hitting a lot, and then Itachi put Naruto in a genjutsu, but Naruto just closed his eyes and gave chakra pulses. Naruto and Itachi were hitting a lot, but Itachi was a little surprised because he could fight with his eyes closed. Itachi just took out his sword and slashed his chest, but Naruto became intangible. Itachi. I guess I'll have to fight seriously. Itachi just stood still when Naruto attacked him. He split into crows. Naruto alone went against him again, but the same thing happened again. Naruto. Yes, the rumors were true. You are very good at genjutsu. But I wonder what happens if... Naruto only activated his 2 Sharingan and went against him again, but this time it was more veiled, but something that surprised Itachi was seeing his 2 red eyes. It seemed like he was fighting against himself. Itachi just crouched down and made hand seals and then said, Itachi, Suetun Suryudan no Jutsu, Water Dragon Bullet Jutsu. When Itachi said that, a great water dragon went against Naruto. Naruto only activated his intangibility, but when he did that, he fell into one of Itachi's genjutsu. Naruto. How the hell did he put me in a genjutsu if I didn't even see his eyes? Itachi. Welcome to my ghost world. Naruto. This must be a joke. Am I perhaps in? Itachi. You are trapped in that screamy, and now let's see how long you can hold out. Naruto just closed his eyes to become intangible, but was surprised when he saw that he couldn't. A few minutes passed where Itachi made the genjutsu disappear, but he was surprised because Naruto never gave up. Naruto. How much time did Ikuzo Kagurashi spend in reality? Itachi just fell, but this time he looked very tired from using the Tsukiyomi for so long. Naruto. Believe me, I will not forgive you for reminding me of my mother's death several times. Naruto just did the summoning jutsu where a big wolf appeared. Naruto. And I stop you from escaping. The wolf just got into a strange position, and then a fog covered Itachi and Naruto, and when the fog faded, Itachi could see that they were no longer in the Kumo forest. Naruto. You showed me your world, now it's my turn. Itachi thought he was in a genjutsu, but when he tried to dispel it, he was surprised because it was not a genjutsu. Naruto only activated his Mangekyō Sharingan, and from it came out a blue arm that caught Itachi. Itachi also activated his Mangekyō Sharingan, and again a great fight began. After an hour, we can see a Naruto without his mask dodging all of Naruto's attacks. Itachi, I'm already tired, and you too. That's why you don't attack me, right? Naruto, why did we fight at the beginning? Itachi, I don't know, but this is the first time that I can't even move a muscle. Naruto, I'm sorry if I attacked you at first, but I think it would be better if we were friends. I just want to fight, and I don't know how many days have passed in our world, and by the way, my name is Naruto. Itachi, and mine is Itachi. Naruto, that sounds like an imposing name, maybe like a god or god Itachi, haha. Itachi was just rubbing his eyes, but Naruto put one of his hands on his eyes and the other on his eyes, where when Itachi opened his eyes, he saw much better. Naruto, I think you were going blind. End of flashback. Naruto, and that's how I met Uchiha Itachi. Inoki, wait, but what happened to the battle in the world of summons? Naruto, that's another story, old man. In Konoha. In the Leaf Village, we can see the Hokage who called Itachi. Itachi, why do you call me Hokage-sama? Minato, Itachi-san, can you tell me if it's true that you faced the ghost some time ago? Itachi, that's true, Hokage-sama. Minato, And why didn't you give me a report about that? Itachi. Because he escaped, and he was just a clone. Jiraiya. I don't think he escaped, and he wasn't a clone. Itachi. Jiraiya-san, what is he doing? Jiraiya. Please Itachi-san, tell us why you didn't give us a report of that fight. Itachi. I didn't give the report because he's just a ninja who doesn't cause problems unless you look for him. I know perfectly well that he's an Uchiha like me, but he's an outcast. His mother is Izumi Uchiha, and his father is Minato Namikaze. Minato, so you already know that I am his father, right? Itachi, yes, even though I'm angry about it. I asked myself why I was afraid, and that was easy to answer. I didn't want to lose the position of Hokage. I also wondered why Izumi was banished, and I discovered it was because she didn't say her name, the name of the father of her son Naruto. Minato, every day that I remember that I abandoned my own son, I regret it deeply. Jiraiya, how did you find out that, Itachi-san? Itachi, it's easy. When he told me his name, it made things easier for me, and even more so when he said he was an Uchiha, but it took me a lot longer when I looked for his birth certificate, and that's where his last name is Hokage-sama. I know those documents are already burned, but I ask myself one thing, Hokage, and what will you do when the ninja villages discover that your son is an Uchiha and is from Awakens? The only thing I can say is that when they discover that an Uchiha is an Iwa, the council as our clan will tell Naruto to return to the Leaf because that's where the Uchihas live, right? Chapter 7. Konoha. Naruto, because I have to go first. Anoki. Normally I would send you with Kuratsuchi, but she has to train and the Leaf Village already has a hotel for you and you can't miss it since it was an arrangement I made. Naruto, worse, old man, you know I don't like to go alone. Anoki, it's already decided, Naruto, you can't miss it. Naruto, okay. Okay, but you'll have to raise my salary. Naruto just left the Tsuchikage's office, but behind the Tsuchikage a person appeared. Person, are you sure it's better for me to go alone? Anoki, I think that's better for him. Person, I will help you in Konoha. Anoki, I hope that's not a trap. Jiraiya, I trust that maybe he can have a life and stop being a cold ninja. Jiraiya, I think he can truly trust again. Anoki, I just hope what you say isn't a trap. Jiraiya, I'm his godfather, I could never lead him into a trap. With Naruto. Naruto, damn, why do I have to go to Konoha alone? Or is it that the old man is planning to get rid of me? I don't think so. Naruto just lay down leaning against a tree, and just touched his mask and asked himself something. Naruto, when was the last time I took off this mask? I think I already forgot. Naruto stood up and then headed straight to the Awakens gate, and then left directly for the Leaf Village. After a few days, Naruto finally arrived. When Naruto entered the village, he could see how the guards were sleeping. Naruto, how lucky I am to be from Iwa. Naruto just walked past, but some Anbu stopped him. Anbu-1, what's going on here in the Leaf Village? Naruto, I just came for the Chunin exams. Anbu-2, what village is he from? Naruto, I'm from Awakens. Anbu-1, come with us. Naruto just followed them until he was finally in front of the Hokage's office. Naruto just knocked on the door and heard a pass. Naruto, good afternoon, Hokage-sama. Minato, good afternoon, who are you? Naruto, I am a ninja from Awakens, Jounin of the Tsuchikage's granddaughter. Minato, so you came earlier. Well, the hotel is close to here. You can go, but you have to register, and you also have to check in. Naruto just grabbed a form and then left, but Minato stared at Naruto for a while and then said, Minato, so you are my son Naruto. When Minato said that, he gave a small sigh and sat down again. With Naruto. Naruto was just walking calmly through the streets of Konoha, but then he remembered a food place he went to with his mother. Naruto, how does Ichiraku's food taste? Naruto was just running for a moment, but then he ran into a leaf ninja. Naruto, sorry. Person, no problem. Naruto, I'm sorry, but I have to go. Before Naruto left, he could see that ninja had white hair and a mask on his mouth. But Naruto just left, and after a few minutes he was back in Ichiraku. Naruto, how long has it been since I was last here? Naruto just walked in and ordered a bowl of ramen. When Naruto was handed the bowl of ramen, he shed a couple of tears as it reminded him of the time he spent with his mother, and he was more than happy. It's okay. Naruto, of course, it just reminded me of my happy times. Naruto just grabbed the bowl and started eating like never before. About 30 minutes passed when Naruto finished eating more than 40 bowls of ramen. Naruto just paid for his food and then left. But a family that was about to enter could see a record that was on a sign. Child, who surpassed mom's record? Hello Menma. Menma, tell me who beat mom's record. It was him. Just pointed at Naruto, but then a red-haired woman spoke. Woman, he is an eating machine. Tsuchi, how is Kushina-san? Kushina, hello old Tsuchi. Tsuchi, let me tell you, they surpassed your record Kushina. Menma, hey, I challenge you to see who eats more ramen. Naruto just ignored him and continued walking. Menma, you don't listen to me. Naruto, I don't have time, kid. Menma just grabbed Naruto's hand and dragged him. Naruto, seriously, you don't take no for an answer. Kushina, Menma, pull it. Menma, but mom. Kushina, no buts. When Kushina helped Naruto get up, she could see a mask that she knew. Naruto, Kushina-san, long time no see. Kushina, nah, Naruto-san. Menma, mom, you know him. Kushina, he is a ninja from IWA. I knew him a long time ago with Mikoto. Menma, seriously, he's an IWA ninja. Naruto, of course I am the best ninja in IWA. I am one of the best in IWA. I am in the top one of the best. Menma, but you look like a very weak ninja. Naruto, well Kushina, it was nice to see you again, but I have to go. Naruto just left while Kushina remembered what she did with Naruto. Naruto, I'd better buy a bouquet of roses. Naruto just went to a store and after that he went to a cemetery. Naruto, I'm sorry mom if I didn't come to see you, but now I'm in IWA and I'm a great ninja, mom. Naruto just shed a couple of tears and then said, Naruto, I'm so sorry mom, I'm so sorry I couldn't become a leaf ninja, but now I'm strong, very strong to protect my village. Naruto just stood up and behind him was an Anbu. Naruto, how long were you with Itachi? Itachi, enough to know that you really arrived. Naruto, so we're going for our revenge, right? Itachi, the fight will take place after the Chunin exams. I hope to see how strong you are. Naruto alone left while Itachi accompanied him. Naruto, believe me, Itachi, the battle I will give you will be the best. Itachi, I hope so. Naruto alone left while Itachi went somewhere else, but some Anbus stayed watching all of that. Anbu, Danzo-sama will like this. When the Anbus were about to leave, they all fell dead while Itachi appeared behind them. Itachi, they thought I didn't see them. Chapter 8. Chunin Exams Part 1. Naruto, how long until the exams start? They will start in 2 hours. Naruto was just moving back and forth until there was a knock on the door. Naruto, they finally arrived. When Naruto opened the door, he stared at an Anbu who was in front of him. Naruto, what's wrong? Anbu, he was called to the Hokage's office. Naruto, I don't care and get out. Anbu, I'm very sorry, but you have to come with me. Naruto, consider yourself lucky just because you're Itachi's friend. When the Anbu heard that, he stared at Naruto for a while, but then Naruto disappeared and he could see how Naruto was running straight to the Hokage. Naruto just knocked on the door and heard a pass. Naruto just entered and saw that the Leaf advisors were there like the leader of the Uchiha clan. Naruto, why did you call me Hokage-sama? Minato, you will see ghosts. I called you because the leader of the Uchiha clan wants to talk to you. Naruto, what do you want? Fugaku, it seems that you do not have respect when speaking in front of the Uchiha leader, right? I called you since a couple of months ago. You. Naruto, if it's only for that, I should not have come. You're just wasting my valuable time. I'm not here to listen to the rants of a person weaker than me. Fugaku, what are you saying? Naruto, if you want to fix your problems, go ahead like a man. Naruto just sent a kunai straight into Fugaku's foot. Fugaku, wow, it seems you know how to solve problems in a way that pleases me. Naruto, say the rules. Fugaku, can the opponent be killed and what type of techniques are valid? Naruto already knew that he was much more powerful than Itachi, and that was why he would fight seriously. Naruto threw another kunai straight at Fugaku's face, but Fugaku stopped it without any problems and activated his Sharingan, but Naruto came out from under the ground trying to grab Fugaku's feet. Fugaku, you are really agile, boy. Fugaku would just do the fireball jutsu and send it straight to Naruto, but Naruto would go through the fireball without any problem trying to cut Fugaku with his katana. Naruto, Kajiro Shinojutsu. After saying that, many Naruto clones went straight against Fugaku, but the clones surrounded Fugaku. Fugaku, that's all. After saying that, he activated his Mangekyō Sharingan and said, Fugaku, Amaterasu. All the clones were surrounded by black fire, but Naruto smiled and said, Naruto, big explosion. After saying that, all the clones exploded, causing Fugaku to have to get out of the range of the explosion, but he didn't see that a large fireball went straight against him, hitting him full force, but he still wanted to stop, but a black arm came out of the ground holding him. Naruto, if you hadn't trusted me, I would have surely died, but that's a disadvantage of being part of the Uchiha clan, don't you think? Fugaku, how the hell do you have a Sharingan? Naruto, you don't know, well, I'm also an Uchiha. Fugaku was very surprised because he thought he had stolen it. Naruto just laughed, but a village counselor said, Counselor, why didn't you kill him if that was the deal? Naruto, what is worse for an Uchiha, killing him or simply destroying his pride and ego? Well, if they don't need me anymore, I'll leave. When Naruto was about to leave, a kunai pierced Naruto's head. Everyone was surprised as Fugaku stood up and looked at Naruto with his Mangekyō Sharingan. Fugaku, this doesn't end until we make the rules clear, right? Naruto just raised his hand and said, Naruto, then I surrender. There is no point in fighting Itachi's father, knowing that you are more powerful, and also knowing that now you know that I am an Uchiha. You plan to make me look true. Fugaku, don't you have any pride or willpower? Naruto, pride is of no use to me, knowing that at any moment I can die, and even more so knowing that that was lost a long time ago. Apart from that, my will is in my village, where very soon there will be new Uchihas, but the question would be, do you consider me a monster or just a prodigy ninja? Fugaku, now I understand why you did that. You lost something very important to you in this village, and the guilty ones are us, right? The Hokage. And why, tell me, what good would it do you to sleep with the Hokage's wife, and more so with the wife of the leader of the Uchihas? But answering your question, you are just another ninja, and how do you consider yourself? Naruto, I consider myself a weapon for my village, because that's simply what I am. Naruto just left, and Fugaku deactivated his Mangekyō and said, Fugaku, hey Minato, do you know who he is? Because I've never seen him, much less have any record of him as a person like him. Minato, I don't know, but you want me to find out about the truth. Fugaku, of course, since he cannot create another Uchiha clan in another village, because if that happens the consequences would be so serious. But I still think that his idea of considering himself as a weapon is the best, since it reminds me of the times where the Uchihas died with great honor. With Naruto. Naruto, that was intense. If he hadn't behaved in such an arrogant way, he would have surely died. Naruto was just sweating, but he still went for a walk for a while until he finally saw Inoki and Kuratsuchi. Naruto, where the hell did they go? He's been waiting for them for days. And you, Kuratsuchi, move, the Chunin exams are going to start soon. Kuratsuchi, I'm coming, but don't yell at me. Naruto, find out. Kuratsuchi just ran away while Naruto was with Inoki. Naruto, I want to talk to you, old man. Inoki, what happened? Naruto, tomorrow they summoned me to a meeting in the Leaf Village. I want you to be careful, because you know that if that happens, it's only so they can try to convert me to be part of their military ranks, and that's why I want you to keep a close eye on Kuratsuchi-chan, because I don't know what could happen to her. Kuratsuchi. Kuratsuchi, what the hell am I going to do? The first part of the Chunin exams was easy. They really thought that Hiva was going to fall into a genjutsu. But now how the hell am I going to solve this test? I didn't even know this existed. Wait a minute, this is an espionage. Now that I remember it, Naruto-sensei mentioned it once. Flashback. Kuratsuchi, Naruto-sensei, what must a ninja have to be as strong as you? Naruto, a lot of patience and other things, but they are also divided into different forms, such as psychological torture and others. That is what ninjas who are spies know how to do just to get information and other things. End of flashback. Kuratsuchi, they are trying to find out what our level of espionage is like. Now that I remember, my grandfather taught me a technique. Kuratsuchi just closed her eyes and then gave a small pulse of chakra and felt like some people were using camouflage. Kuratsuchi, this will be easy. Kuratsuchi just moved her hands and in a very small layer of smoke came out a very small clone the size of an insect. Kuratsuchi, I thank Naruto-sensei for teaching me this technique. Kuratsuchi's clone began to go directly to where a tube was, and after getting on he saw how some people already had the answers, and after a while he made the clone disappear and Kuratsuchi already had all the information. Kuratsuchi, now that was easy. Minutes passed and finally many left, and a very few stayed. Kuratsuchi, that inspector almost gave me a heart attack. I can't believe he could actually play with my psychology. When Kuratsuchi was about to get up, she saw the window explode and saw a woman enter. Woman, so they passed the cockroach test. Wow, there were a lot of them left. It wasn't like the last time. But well, you can call me Anko, and let me tell you that my test won't be easy. But first you will have to sign a form that says that we will not be responsible if you die. Kuratsuchi, it's time to settle down. Anko, that's why they call it the Forest of Brat Death. Kuratsuchi just signed and said, Kuratsuchi, this will be very difficult. After a few minutes. Anko, well, everyone signed, right? Well, they will enter the forest after a week. From this moment on, I can tell them to get ready. Kuratsuchi, I have to train more to pass this test. Kuratsuchi was just walking through the village, but she could see how Naruto was with a bouquet of roses and was heading to a place. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want the next part. Also check out my other video that has been shown and left. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share this video. And have a fantastic day. Bye.